It's Dragon Ball time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Metal Cooler, or Meta Cooler, or whatever you want to call it. It's cooler. He's all chromed up, and that's why I had to get this figure. Because dumb people like me like shiny things. That's just how it is. So we got Cooler in the final form a long time ago, which has been one of the absolute highlights. And I don't know if this figure can live up to that. However, all the chromed up goodness and a fairly sleek design make me interested in it. But yeah, this is Cooler in that one animated movie where he gets revived by the Big Gete Star, and he comes back and he kicks some ass, but then he loses again. There we go. Let's have a look at the figure. Oh my god, he's shiny! Chrome guy stands at about 14 centimeters to the top of his chromey dome. And that means we are going up to 5.6 inches tall. Size comparisons.
Here's Jolter, the SH Figuarts Son Goku, Frieza, Final Form Cooler, which was a lie because we have this one now, and Darkseid.
While I talked about it in great length and the overall look and detail of this figure, the attraction is that he's all chromed up. And not all of it is chrome, but I feel like they did a really nice job with it. So first and foremost, you have the head sculpt, then the neck is a metallic paint job, but still super radiant, super shiny. And then you have some more metallic in his abs, well, the size of his torso. Obviously, the joints also are not metallic, but you can't really paint joints. I mean, you can paint joints, but it's just gonna flake off. And I mean, that's about it. Like, you even have like the small joints over here which are molded. It's Cooler in his regular form, so it's kind of like a Frieza, but not Frieza because he's cooler. Ha! Had to put one of those in there. But yeah, looking at the face sculpt, he's an angry looking man, and my camera has trouble focusing because of all the shine and reflecting going on of it. Paint job on the face sculpt is very good. It's clean. Got the red dots for his eyes, and also the weird kind of filters or whatever it's going on the side of his head. Then the neck area is super muscular, and really digging the metallic paint job we got going on over there. It fits so well with the rest of it. Like, it doesn't even stand out in a weird way, it stands out in a good way. And then we have some more molded detail inside of there, some more joint articulation parts, which are obviously just in a gray. Maybe it would have been nice to have like a darker gray tone, but who am I to judge? That's like really a small issue. Muscle work in the back, muscle work in the front, and then the big girthy arms. Forearms with some more metallic. Oh yeah, also the fists in the metallic paint job and not chromey. Chromey? Is that a word? I made it a word now. And then we have also the big tail sticking out in the back, segmented in a couple of pieces to add some more articulation. Kind of weird things going on with that, but more on that when I get to the articulation. Got the shiny thighs, the shiny knees, and the shiny feet. He's shiny. For the articulation, first and foremost, this figure kind of feels weird, but that's probably because all of the chrome also leaves some stains on it, so always clean, wash your hands, and clean your fingers. Yeah, we have that. I hate this joint because as you've seen, I just tried to move the head around and it pops off immediately. But if you give it a good push, I guess it's a lot more functional. So we do have some side-to-side tilting, back and forth motion, and also goes all the way around. But we do also have neck articulation, so as such goes forward very nicely. Neck doesn't really go to the back, but we do have some side-to-side tilting as well, and a little bit of rotation. So neck plus head works wonders. Now we have the shoulder pad, which is connected via like two hinges, one on the lower half and one on the upper half. So we can get that out of the way, and I'm just trying to show it. Now obviously this looks like crap, but let's see, you can still fold it up quite nicely, and it does look good, so kudos on that. Also, as we've seen, we have the butterfly joint, which has another ball joint in there, so you can rotate all of that around, bring it forward super nicely, and also to the back, I feel like is fine. Bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, and the ball hinge in the fist area, which is standard. Ooh, we didn't really leave a lot of room for that Never mind, it still works. I just had it in the wrong angle, but then the fist pops off. But still, fairly nice. Chest area, can bring that back and forth. Again, like super nimble looking, but we have the lower half already moving with it. There's a lot of moving parts over here, and it does for a really great job. Now, I'm actually kind of scared that you're going to scratch your chrome over here. It hasn't happened so far, but this piece doesn't move around. But it does bend just a little bit. Well, they left enough room over there. So again, design-wise, I really like the idea of just having this one as a stable piece and then not cutting up your articulation points because of that, but also be careful not to break it off. So we do also tilt side to side, and it does go pretty much all the way around. But then we have this lower half over the torso area, which also have some wiggle motion, has some side to side, and let's see if we combine these two. It makes for some really good posabilities. That's just what I'm gonna say. Then we have the tail, which I don't like, because it does move up and down. We do have the ball hinges in there, and you know with a ball hinge you would think you can rotate it. It works on the lower half, but I don't get it to work on the upper half. It also just likes to pop off. Maybe it's still stiff, but it should work. Anyway, yeah, I don't want to break anything off, but it's segmented kind of weirdly, and I honestly wish they would have done just less ball joints. But due to the design of the character, you can't really, I mean, if you rotate it looks like crap, but you gotta have the rotation. So it's a weird thing, and I don't really know how you would have fixed this, how you would have made it better. I think it works for the most part, but this is really a tail I don't really want to move out to the side too much or whatever. Probably just gonna have it like that. Got some cool, fairly natural poses. This still works. So, you know, not too shabby. Then for the leg articulation, also by the way, there's nothing on the lower half of the hips over here, but that's because of the design and the panel that kind of like lines up on his abs. For the legs, move out to the side. Does go to the back, but in an angle because of the tail, and does move frontward quite nicely. You do also have swivel action in there, and it's all nice and covered up and still chromy. Beautiful. I actually have a chrome piece just covering up the joint over there. That's so smart! Oh my god, I love it. Double hinge knees, and the foot is on a ball hinge, which loves to pop off. This one is just kind of weird. So let me try this again. And it's off. Yeah. Foot, I mean, the joints are stable, but this one just, if you move it too far, I guess it just kind of clashes with the leg part, and then it just poof goes off. I get you for this one. For your accessories, first of all, you know what pisses me off? At the back of the box, you got like a piece of a mountain for him to stand on. Where is that? We don't get him out. Anyway, we do have the face sculpts. Nice and chromy as the rest of the figure goes. If the camera would focus on it, you got like the yelling face. Kind of like a smirk. Arrogant smirk. Is it just me, or does he look kind of sleepy, especially in the yelling face? I guess they have to lift up his eyebrows a little bit, or whatever you call the eyebrows. And then we have another yelling, well, gritting teeth face. No, this is not yelling. He has the teeth closed. And then we have some claws, which are angled, you know, to hold on to some filthy Saiyan hands or something like that. Also very slippery because of all the chrome. And then we have like a replacement arm, like a shoulder pad, which you put over the other shoulder pad, which is very nicely done. I mean, I love the paint job on here. I think for such a weird, kind of niche accessory, really put a lot of work in it, and it's shiny and it's great. And like, yeah, this is basically when he gets his arm, like when he gets like critically damaged at the end, and the Big Gete Star kind of starts to fuse with him. I think that's what it was. Got the open hands on this one. I got the pointy fingers, or like the, you know, with the Frieza guys, with the Frieza family, it's either pointy fingers or energy beam fingers. If my camera would focus! Jesus! Okay. We got that, and we got these open, kind of flat hands, and then these grabby hands. Camera, I'm going to end you. Anyway, that's it. Final thoughts! I like Chrome Kai. I've been having fun. I've just been having fun doing this review. This figure looks great. He's easy to pose. It's fun to pose. Has a bunch of cool accessories. Nothing too much out of the ordinary. While the Gete Star arm and whatnot. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not much for me to complain. Except like maybe the feet popping off a little bit too much. The tail is a bit stiff. And like attaching the arm and like especially the arm pad and whatnot. and then reattaching another one was a bit of a...
Bruh.
However, this figure looks amazing, but it's also extremely freaking pricey. It's not a premium Bandai release, and realistically, I'm just gonna say like this. I like the figure. I think it stands out, and it is a great addition to any collection. But I think it's a little bit overpriced. And yeah, you could say, well, the chrome and whatnot, but Payne, the chrome, Payne, yeah, I get it, but Jesus. Recommend it if you can afford it, and I don't mean that in an arrogant, like, cocky way. I know, I get it, but I think this is a really cool, really strong release, and really something that I recommend everybody to own. But of course, at the price point, it's gonna be a tough sell, but I still like it and I still recommend it. And that's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Metal Cooler wants.